Premier Ford is not planning on forcing healthcare workers to be fully vaccinated in order to work. While at a construction site for a long-term care home in Toronto, Premier Ford and disgraced Finance Minister, now new Minister of Long-Term Care, Rod Phillips, were asked about whether frontline workers at such facilities will be mandated to get fully vaccinated for COVID-19.
No, I think it's their constitutional right to take it or not take it. These are super bright people that work their backs off. The unsung heroes, as I say, the PSWs and the nurses and the docs, they understand healthcare a lot better than I do. So we encourage them to do it. I've been up here for months begging, pleading everyone to get it. But no one should be forced to do anything.
When it comes to constitutional rights, political analyst Keith Leslie says the pandemic led to many Ontarians sacrificing many of their rights in the name of controlling the spread of the virus.
No one should be forced to take a vaccine or do anything we don't really want to do by the government. That's a fair position to take. But we are coming out of a pandemic. These are exceptional times. We've gone through 16, 17 months of exceptional circumstances and requests by everyone to do different things differently. This would be okay to do something differently too, to require, especially in healthcare settings, that everyone be vaccinated.
The province says recent data shows that nearly all long-term care residents are fully vaccinated. 91% of caregivers and 87% of staff have also received 2 shots. Since last April, over 3,800 deaths were reported in long-term care.
It didn't do enough to stop the second wave of COVID from really devastating long-term care in Ontario. They took a lot of action by the time it came around to the third wave, but now they're not following through. They're not making sure that all of those healthcare workers that go in and out of those congregate care settings like long-term care are vaccinated. And let's face it, that needs to be done to protect the residents, the most vulnerable residents in the province.
Out of that total, 13 of those who died were staff. The Ford government did announce today that unvaccinated and partially vaccinated staff will still be tested before they enter long-term care homes. Fully vaccinated staff will no longer be required to be tested.